It is bizarre.
How bizarre.
Let's turn the lights back on again. Okay, so what's the conclusion of the K2 activity, Jace?
Nothing. It's basically got us stumped. There's no conclusion because we don't know what's happened. First time the K2 meters have coincided the same reading together.
This one isn't showing it as much.
No, but
the
it is
the
on.
lights.
The light's a bit duller than the other one, isn't it?
But you can hit. That's the one that actually created the noise.
Yeah. We don't know. Is the roundabout all? Literally, we've never had this before. We've took the cloth off the table. We've put the items in other places, and we've got nothing. And then we've brought them back to the table, and then we've got stuff. So
Yeah.
it's inconclusive at the moment, but it is quite, I suppose, weird.
It's very weird. Because
So
it's
still
just
going off, and I mean, look, we'll just show you again, just for nothing.
nothing.
Bring it back. Full yellow.
It's like here.
So, yeah. I don't know what to say.
It's a couple of weeks later. We have returned. This time it's just me and Griff who are going to be doing the investigation. No guests or anything. We did enjoy it the last time we come, but we wanted to have it all to ourselves and see if we can capture anything else. So yeah, we're going to go around together and carry on investigating this amazing location, looking for the spirits of John, Davis
And Lucy.
So I'll go straight into it. Obviously, it is nice to be back now, isn't it, Jess?
Well, I really enjoyed it last time. I didn't realise how much of a small venue it was in comparison to like the amount of people that was here.
Yeah.
Well, they're going the wrong way.
No, you can get to it this way.
Well, you can, yeah. I much prefer the other way. It's going to be a chore for me to get up these, well, any stairs.
With your knees.
At the moment, this one knee, you take my knees, it's my one knee. So this right knee, just to get up, is a nightmare. It's like I've pulled a muscle in the front from my shin up to my kneecap.
You've done all right.
I'm 35, eh?
Yeah.
Stay. I know we said it before,
The Michael Jackson.
but his face. He looks too scared though to do it. Do it, mate.
So we are heading straight back up to the loft to see if we can get any of that that K2 activity like we did last time. We are going to do a lot more alarm vigils on this one, but we're going to do something together and then we'll split up and do things in different parts of the building. If this table doesn't go crazy, I'll be very surprised.
Well, it's got some explaining to do, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to rip this off the hinges. I mean, I could do that. What are we working with here, Jace? It had a bolt on.
It did. It wasn't any other reason than because it didn't have a bolt on.
Right then. Back up these. Your knees will love this one.
Yeah, this is the one I was worried about.
You don't feel this cold this week?
It's still cold. It's that woman there that should be the thumbnail. Because she's terrifying. Aisha,
Well, she's still got the nips out.
you got them out last time.
I didn't get them out.
Yes, you did.
I wouldn't do that.
It's a red nipple though.
It's very red.
But she is terrifying.
That smile.
It is. So what's good about us being here tonight as well is the fact that it's had all weekend to charge off guests
Yeah.
that come and do the paranormal. Now, we was up here last time and we was getting a mad response from the table. Yes, there is felt on the table. Yes, We did get loads of K2 activity, and yes, we are going to try and debunk this tonight, guys. So, it's my favourite pastime right now, and that's sitting down.
Yep.
Because I love to sit, because all day I stand. So, with
that bad knee as well.
That moustache. Gonna start braiding it soon.
Okay, so we've got the Melrem.
See, look at that stay. It's a perfect shot. Said no one ever. Is there anything that we can do right now? Do you want to put my ghost tube up on?
Yeah, you can. Should we go into the dark?
No.
Okay, here we go.
No, I said no.
Let's try.
Let's look at the K2 first and see what we're dealing with.
This is strange, Joyce. Now, we did tell John, who looks after this place, about the K2, and he did say that this table is highly active. Didn't he? And as you can see...
What the fuck's going on?
There's nothing.
Well, I mean, remember when I said I was up here with the K2 and it never went off?
Yeah, you did.
So
how do you explain that?
Let's charge it up. Let's charge the felt up, guys. That's what it must have been. Look at them. Look at them proper wet bandit gloves. Alright, so Stephen's heading downstairs to fetch the camera. I'm going to stay up here on my own. I've got into the complete dark. I've got no torches. I've got nothing. We've got 2 ghost tube apps running. We've got the K2 meter on the table where it was kicking off before. We've also got the Melrem set up. So I'm going to see if we can get something. Spirit, Stephen is leaving now. Can you come up here and say hello? It's not difficult. If you had all that energy before, using it on the table. I've heard people saying they can pull clothes. They can do that kind of stuff. So come and pull my clothes. It's just started. It's just started. I've just called out for someone and it's just started. If this is you trying to communicate with us, Spirit, you're going to have to make it go to red. Turn the horizon off a sec so you can see it, guys. You're going to have to make it go up to red, please. If you want me to believe that there's a spirit controlling this device in front of me, you are going to have to make it go to red. John? Say hello to me. See? That's beeping now. So, I believe that I'm talking to a spirit here. I do believe that. I don't talk Morse code or binary. So, is there any chance that you could actually say some words? You're up here on your own. All this starts kicking off. Steve's on his way back on. If you stop before Stephen comes back up, then I know that you just want to talk to me. So, can you do something wild before he comes back up? Am I evil or are you evil? Which one is it? Stephen's coming. Are you scared of him? If so, make a bang.
What's that noise?
As soon as you left, it started kicking off.
With the K2?
Everything.
You're joking.
Swear to God. If I am talking to somebody that can talk to us, go to the speaker on the... What am I on about? Go to the Melrem on the table and start beeping if it's a spirit that we can talk to. I know Stephen turned it off. But please... There you go.
That's crazy, that is.
So if this is a spirit I can communicate with, can you come to the K2 meter now? The one closest to me. And if you can come to the K2 meter, then we can say...
Roof.
Sit the fuck down, man.
I'm checking the angles in.
Fuck the angles, we got something going on.
There you go. So you just said roof.
Yeah.
Well, I destroyed my knee.
We're literally in the roof.
Yeah. It is weird because that's a new battery, that is.
So come over to me and touch this green light here, the one that I'm pointing at. And make that go off. And then the green light by me can be no. And the Melrem by Stephen can be yes. And we can ask you questions. Do you understand? Remember, yes is the Melrem. Which Melrem is by Stephen. Say hello, Stephen. Say hello, Stephen.
I'm Stephen.
So Stephen's there. And I'm Griff, Jason, this side. So the device nearest me is no. And the device nearest Stephen is yes. Do you understand?
Has that triggered at all, the K2?
Yeah, it's been off. It has been off.
It's nowhere near like how it was last time.
No.
Because the last time it was here, guys, it was going crazy. As soon as it entered this vicinity, it just went nuts.
Because it's not K2, is it though?
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
What?
What it was is, yeah, it was the temperature gauge thing that was set on, so it was just alerting us of temperature drops. I've turned it off now.
Why?
Because I don't know either.
Well,
We brought that just to beep, not to do the, to be used as an interaction.
Well, the heat signatures are interaction.
I know it is. But for me, when you come in here on a cold day, what's the weather and what's a ghost? It's dropping every second, isn't it?
It's actually getting warmer every second. So if we're in this building, it's getting warmer.
I've left the door open. I haven't. See, so we won't be getting that evil noise anymore. You'll have to try even harder now, Spirit, to convince us. Your temperature stuff won't work.
Yeah, we've had too many good things now, so fuck this place. That's what Steve's trying to say.
What are your thoughts that people come here every single day to come and visit you? Do you know that you're dead? I'm going to put the black box, back on the table.
Trapped.
Could you give us a sign if you feel trapped? To back up what the ghost tube says. Could you bang, whistle, knock? Whatever ghosts do, could you do one of those things?
Sorry.
What are you sorry over? Are you sorry that you don't have enough power, enough energy to show yourself? If so, you don't have to be sorry about that. It's perfectly fine. Every other ghost that we come across, they don't have much power either. Griff's going to stay inside the building, all on his own. I'm going to go back into the back section, called the base room, and see if anything happens in here, because it does still look pretty good, to be fair. So I'll do a bit of calling out here. I might go actually in this room, because it is a bit chilly. Yeah, I'm coming in this room. Oh, that's a lot nicer.
Lights.
Lights? I've just turned off the heater. Do you want me to turn the lights on?
Now, I've left a REM pod upstairs. I've also left a K2 meter up there. Now, I know you can hear my voice from where I'm standing to the K2 meter in the Mel REM. I know you can. So if you can hear me, please knock one of them over. And I'll come right up. My friend Stephen is in another part of the building. If you wish to talk to him, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
How old are you? The spirit of Lucy. Could you bang for me, please? Hold on. Could you bang for me, please? Could you bang for me, please?
Or you could knock some of the equipment that I've got upstairs over. A loud noise. Stay. Now, for me, that was a really loud collapsing noise. A loud noise.
How old are you?
A loud noise. Stay.
The spirit of Lucy.
Now, for me, that was a really loud.
Could you bang for
Collapsing
me,
noise?
please? Hold on. Hello? Okay, so what I heard, some knocking coming from this room. Or from this direction. Could you do that again? Oh, it is cold out here. If that was you, and you made that loud, banging, knocking sound a few moments ago, I was just in that room. Don't be afraid. Could you do it again, please? The hell? I was talking. The hell? The hell? I suppose, I mean, if you think about it, it is outside, noise does travel. This is the side of the building, no one can come down here. This is all for just the Tudor Museum. Griff's inside there. So if you look down here, this is where it goes to the main street. The main street, sorry. Right there. So the voice could have possibly have come from there.
So, we've had a really loud knock, a really loud bang, and that was above me. Bear in mind, there's no one in this building other than me. So was it you that just knocked? Lucy, are you up there? My name's Jason. I'm about an hour away from this location. If you are here, Lucy, I'd like to talk to you. I'd like you to make your way towards me. Make your way to the sound of my voice. I feel most uneasy upstairs in the loft. Is there a reason for that?
So I've come back into the dark. I did hear like a loud noise come from that side of the building. It was like a loud banging sound. Can't be 100% sure what it was or who caused it. And then when I went in there, I did hear like a voice. But again, I can't disregard that it could have come from the main street, someone talking and they're saying come up to me. It is quite late here tonight, but you can't rule it out. What would be impressive though, Spirit, is if you could make that same sound right in this room, within these four walls. If you could do that, that'd be undeniable. A few creaks, a few taps. It is an old building. But we want to hear a voice. Whoa! I mean, again, it was just another creak, but that was a lot loud. But we want to hear a voice. Whoa! But we want to hear a voice. Whoa! That was a lot louder. The creak did sound like it come from right here. But that's all it is. It's just a creak. The creak sounded like it come from like this bench. It's quite funny. Okay, now there it is again. It is a cold night. It is a very, very, very cold night. So these noises could just be the temperature changing. Really can. But it is loud. It's actually happening all around me. It's just happening all there. I'll just be quiet so you can hear it all. Can you hear it? It's just creaking all over the place. It's amazing. Hello? There is no one above me. This is its own roof.
So let me go upstairs because I need to check to see. And I don't really want to go all the way up the stairs because I've been up there. We've done stuff up there. Let's see if anything's fell over. Oh, this is horrible up here. Oof. Hello? No, the K2 meter's still standing up. The Melrim's still up. So that knocking that I heard must have been from a different time or a different place. I feel like we've done a lot up in the loft already. So I'm allowing you to do the stuff that you want to do. And if you would like to destroy the equipment that we've got up there, do so. Doesn't really matter to us. It just doesn't seem you want to have a conversation with me. Yes, I know I'm not the most approachable person. Yes, some people think I look scary. Is that you? Is that you knocking or walking? Could be the pub next door, you never know. I'm not scary. I'm just curious. And I just want to talk to you.
How did I die?
It's a good question. It's a very good question. How did you die?
How did I die?
Some people believe that you was having an autopsy done on you and you woke up during the middle of the autopsy. You weren't actually dead. That's the spirit of Lucy. I don't know if they finished you off on the table. I presume so. If you're John, I don't know how you died. I don't know how any of the other spirits died. I'm here to find those answers. I'm here for you to tell me, but if you... Recorder? I am using a cam recorder. I'm not going to use an EVP recorder. Don't like them. And if anyone asks why, I've got my reasons. I've done a video about them. I just find them unreliable. An EVP recorder isn't going to pick up anything different than what this lapel, which is much high quality, honestly, this lapel, real high quality, and I've got a big boom Rode mic on the front of this camera, much more sensitive and better than any EVP recorder. So these things will do, you know, especially this.
Well guys, as you can see, I've just finished my alarm vigil in the main part of the Tudor world. I'm going to go get Stephen now, and then he's going to do his. So we'll see what happens. It's very interesting though, very quiet, but then there was also some knocking, some bits and bobs. I mean, a loud doo, but I don't know if that was from the other side of the building or we don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it was good.
So I've just come up here, up into the loft. Not really getting a lot downstairs so far, but if you can see on the table right behind me, Griff has set up the K2 meter. I believe it's on the spirit board, from what I can see. The Melrem is on the table as well. We've still got the locked off camera filming all that right now. Don't know if any of the devices have actually triggered. Couldn't tell you. But I'm up here now in the loft. I'm going to call out the spirits of Tudor world. Is it at all possible that you could move that device that's on top of the spirit board right now?
Spirit, I'm going to ask you to go and talk to Stephen upstairs. Mine and his stuff are all linked up, so we'll know from the time log if you went to talk to him or not. So, could you at least go to where Stephen is? He's in the main building. Could you scare him? Could you actually get him out of that building?
It's very, very quiet. Almost too quiet. Which is very strange, you know, when we was here last time it was loud. We had the pub next door, it was quite hard to do anything. But right now, it's so calm, it's so peaceful. I'd love for something to happen.
Or do you want to make me scared? Because I can hear a lot of cracking. I can hear a lot of creaking of the building, maybe. Could be up there. Stephen said he heard that kind of stuff too. It is weird though. I haven't heard that at all, and then now we're hearing loads of it. It does seem like it's just the polystyrene, the top of the on the ceiling of the, just underneath the roof.
Could you appear behind me, please? Could you manifest all the energy that's inside the building? And show yourself on camera. Don't feel upset if you can't do that. I've never met a spirit that can. But if you could try, I'd very much appreciate it. Walk up those stairs and stand at the very top, right behind me. Look into this camera and show the world that you're real.
And that concludes our two-part investigation at Tudor World. Massive thank you to Haunted Happenings for sorting this all out for us. Unfortunately, I don't believe we caught any kind of paranormal activity. A lot of the noises that we did hear can easily be explained. The creaking noise we believe was coming from the polystyrene, and also those voices that we did hear, I believe it was just people walking past the building on the night. Again, at the time you don't have the luxury of an instant replay to go back and check it, but in the edit I think that's what it was. Also, the K2 and the Melrem were pretty interesting because at the start of the investigation it does seem like it's responding to me and Griff, but then when we go off and do our lone vigils and leave a locked off camera up in the loft, they don't trigger at all. But either way, we enjoyed our time at Tudor World and we would love to go there and investigate again sometime in the near future. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the like button, leave us a comment down below on your thoughts, and we'll see you on the next one.